Hey guys, welcome back. I'm meteorologist Christine Gormley, and happy Tuesday and happy New Year to you as well. So today we're going to talk about more rain chances. We'll continue today, and your roofing forecast that we're going to get into, and also the next severe storm setup, which will come around next week, beginning the work week about Monday and Tuesday. Is what it's looking like right now. So, but first, let's talk about some upcoming events. So, at the Frisco, Texas Convention Center on January 9th through the 11th, we're going to have that Storm Restoration Contractors Summit. So, scan that QR code there for the coupon, or just for more information, the coupon there, the code is HAIL24. So, hope that Hail Trace sees some of you guys there. So, getting into the forecast today. Here's what it looks like, current water vapor imagery. We've got three systems really to talk about. We've got this low pressure system in the southwest, just starting to move its way into Dallas and Oklahoma City. In Oklahoma, really the main rain chances though for this region are gonna be in the Dallas, Waco, Fort Worth area, all the way down maybe even to between Dallas and Houston. And then just a cold front, low pressure system beginning to make its way into the northeast as well. Maybe some snow chances for later on today in that region. And then also more rain chances as this low pressure system starts to spin in the west and really starts to impact the coast of California going into today. So right now, that's what the rain looks like moving off to the east towards Dallas, and that cloud cover from this is also impacting Oklahoma City and parts of southwestern and eastern Oklahoma. But that rain will start to pick up today, and I'll get into that more here in a couple of minutes. So moving over to California and Washington and Oregon, that rain that's really starting to come off of that low pressure system, starting to get really starting to pick up, and that will also pick up as the day moves on, and even some snow, of course, snow in those mountain areas in California and parts of Nevada and the west. So lots of snow to be expected up in the mountains, but here's what temperatures look like across the region. 44 degrees in Oklahoma City, 46 in Dallas, and then 50s in out west, 30s and 40s in the northwest, and 30s and upper 40s in the east and southeast. So, but for most of the country, we're dry and not much is going on for the majority of us. But in the last 24 hours, we have seen some snow fall in the northeast in Charleston and other parts, Washington. So not a whole lot, maybe 1 to 2 inches, maybe even some pockets of more than that in the last 24 hours, but really haven't seen a ton of snow in the northeast. But snow accumulations for the rest of today and tomorrow with some of these systems coming through, especially the West Coast system, we can see maybe up to 10 inches of, or even pockets of more up in the mountains in California going into today and tomorrow by 12 p.m. That's what this is looking like right now, and even some snow falling in the northeast as well from that low pressure system making its way down, and the moisture from the lakes as well will contribute to that. And going into Friday, as we get more precip possible this weekend, we could see up to 2 to 4 inches in some places in the west as well. So now talking about today, I did say there was a chance for some rain, maybe even some heavy rain for portions of central Texas. There is a possibility maybe for some flooding in that area. Some models suggest over 1 inch of rain, 1.5 inches for those of you south of Dallas, Texas. So you'll keep an eye out for that today if you're traveling. That'll be this afternoon around 4:30 p.m. And then it's going to continue to move off to the east and really impact much of central Texas and eastern Texas, moving down to Houston. Overnight tonight, moving into the southeast, maybe some pockets of heavy rain in the mix of that, moving off into the southern southeastern states into Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon, going into Georgia and Mississippi. But here's that 72-hour rainfall totals for this region. So we're looking at 1 to 2 inches, maybe even pockets of more than that down near the Gulf, just east of Houston and on the border of Houston and Louisiana. So you could see some possible flooding down there and some heavy rain in Dallas for sure, maybe 1 to 2 inches, between 1 and 2 inches for that area is a pretty good estimate of what you'll be, what's expected today and this afternoon. So going over to California now, off the coast, this is what that low pressure system looks like going into the rest of the day today. Again, heavy pockets of rain are possible. Snow is definitely possible in the mountains where it's a lot colder, and that's just going to keep wrapping around and spiraling into the western part of the United States, going into Nevada and Salt Lake City, going into Wednesday and Thursday. But the bulk of the rain will be today for those of you in California. So here's a future look at the jet stream. We are kind of entering into an active pattern going into the rest of this week. Some shortwave patterns and some shortwave disturbances, I should say, are going to start impacting parts of the country going into this weekend. And then the big system is going to arrive Monday into Tuesday, which will give the southeast, some portions of the southeast, a chance for severe weather going into next week. So here's what that looks like. Wednesday, after this system moves through, we have a ridge building in the central part of the United States, and that low pressure system in the northeast moving through could get some snow from that, and I'll show you guys future track of that here in a couple minutes. And then here is that next system that will bring rain and some snow to parts of the northeast portions of the plains like Colorado, Kansas, and even parts of the panhandle of Oklahoma, rain to Oklahoma City and Dallas, and parts of eastern Texas, and that'll move off to the east as well going into the rest of this weekend, and more rain out of that as well. And then that system that we saw just east, just to the west, that will bring our next storm chances to the southeast. So today, roofing conditions in Oklahoma City look beautiful, 41 degrees. It is a little chilly out there with that, feels like temperature of 33 degrees. Winds are gusting about 13 miles per hour, maybe even more than that at some places, but rain chances do look low today. We're going to have some cloud cover today from that low pressure system making its way across Texas this afternoon. And speaking of Texas, we will have a 100% chance of rain today in the Dallas area and other portions of central Texas as well. So keep that in mind if you're out roofing today. Temperature 46 degrees, a little bit warmer down in the Dallas area, 42 for that feels like, and the wind speeds are 8 miles per hour for today in the DFW area. So going into tomorrow for your Wednesday, Oklahoma City looks clear. We're going to be in the 40s, 40. Hoping for some rain in Oklahoma City, yes. Going into maybe this weekend, we're going to get some rain here in Oklahoma City in the next couple of days as that next storm system comes through. But in the meantime, we're going to be pretty dry here as that ridge builds in between. 40s, 30s overnight, and it's going to be pretty cool overnight in the low 30s. So same thing for Dallas tomorrow, although it will be a little bit partly cloudy behind that front, 40s and 50s, a little bit warmer, and then partly cloudy in the 40s tomorrow. So not too cold, and we're not looking at snow or ice or anything like that. And definitely meant to skip this graphic. This was the instability that I was talking to you guys about for next week. That model didn't show a whole lot of instability, but it didn't go out that far. But there is some instability that I've been looking at for next week's setup. So Cape looks really good for especially portions of southeastern Texas, going into the severe setup for southeast Texas and portions of the southeast next Monday and Tuesday. Instability does look fairly decent in the upper levels, and that helicity, that updraft speed, and that circulation looks decent up in the upper levels, but at the surface it is the surface cape is lacking, the surface instability is lacking, and the moisture is not going to be there really for much of the more inland you go, the drier you get, and the less moisture we're going to see. So right now, I would say that it looks more prevalent for coastal areas to get severe weather next week, but we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that as we get closer and we get more data and we be able to get to see more model data, and we'll definitely keep an eye on that for you guys. But also with these storm systems coming in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that will also help with the moisture transport from the Gulf, and we'll see if maybe we can get more of that for this area. But Cape and instability look really good for southeastern Texas along the border of Texas and Louisiana. But like I said, we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll have to let you guys know closer to that. So today is Trivia Tuesday, and our question for today was, what is the most severe category on the enhanced FAHETA scale? And that is the most severe category on the scale is EF5, representing tornadoes with wind speeds over 200 miles per hour. So that is the most severe of the scale that you can get. So that's all I have for you guys today. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. And you can also call us at 855-334-4245 or email us at info@hailtrace.com, or go to our website for any demos and whatever you might need at www.hailtrace.com. Hope you guys have a great day.